Okay, for today's episode, I am with my friend Glenn Ray, and we will be asking each of us a sort of questions, different topics about surroundings, and we are going to answer. I'm going to answer his question, and he's going to answer my question. Uh, he is my friend from the city of Calamba, City College of Calamba, second year student, and I will ask him different questions that I think he can answer it very well. My question here is all about, or the topic is all about the pandemic. I think this topic will help you enlighten your perception and your ideas about the pandemic or the COVID-19. I just want to know, since you are studying in the city, I just want to know what is the difference between the life there and the life here in the province.
There's a big difference living here in a province and living in a city. And living in a city, I can say that I've experienced so much difficulties and struggles in life, but I'm so thankful because it really helps me build a strong personality and having a high self-esteem. And it helps me to be independent. Before then, I still can't cope up with the struggles I am experiencing, but I still believe in myself because I know that studying in a city is a big opportunity for me to develop more, not just in cognitive, but helping me develop holistically. And I am so thankful because I was born in a province having a peaceful place to live. So I'm done answering your question, so it's my turn to ask.
Yes, okay.
Okay,
Go on.
Um, So here is my question. So I just want you to define success. That's my
Okay, I have my simple definition of success because once you are a successful person, that means you accomplish something in you. So success can be defined as a superficial because sometimes we define success because of the wealth, because of our luxuries, because of our big houses, assets, and of course the things that we have and some people don't. And for me, I have a simple definition that I like what I've said, that success is something that you accomplish your spiritual being as a spiritual being, and you are fully developed by it without uh, having for something, and you are contented for what you have, and that's success for me. Related to your answer on my first question to you, as what you've said, that there is a difference between the life in the city and life here in the province. So as related to that question, I just want to know also that how does your current school shape you as an English major student?
okay. Thank you for your question. Actually, I don't want to be an English major because before I am not that good in English or I'm not that good speaking English and I am not that good academically and not competent enough to enter to this course, but I don't have any choice, so I did choose it. Because I am from in a province, it feels like I'm big ignorant and don't have much an idea what are the living standards in a city. But I'm so much thankful because City College of Calamba really helped me to mold my personality and it really changed me as a person.
So you mean that City College of Calamba has a big role in shaping your dreams to become an English major in the future?
Yes. So here is your next question. So um being an honor student since elementary, do you still agree that being intelligent can make you or a person successful or it depends?
In my case, I think that being an intelligent person will make you successful in the future or can make you a successful person because once you are intelligent, you can use it in bringing yourself to success, and it will help you to become a successful person. One thing that proves to me that it is effective is because of the results, the results and the effect of having a successful or having an intelligent mind. As what you've said, that as an honor student, honors is still there. It is present, but because of your intelligence, because of your critical thinking ability, how you use your mind in developing yourselves and creating a good idea, this will help you to become a successful person in the future. It is not depends. It doesn't depend on how you think. It doesn't depend on how you you act. It doesn't depend on how you present yourself to others. It is because of your will. It's because of you that you are an intelligent person. Since now you're here for vacation, the next question is related, of course, since we have a limited travel and we should follow the protocols mandated by the health department. So, how do you spend your time traveling in the province or the beautiful places in the province?
As a matter of fact, it's been 2 years that I've lived and migrated in a city, and I'm so excited and happy because I am here having just a little vacation. So that's why I'm spending the rest of my day and time to enjoy and to make lots of memories to treasure. And I do lots of things like swimming, hiking, and go to beautiful places, etc. So here's your next simple
Okay,
question.
simple.
Okay, so here it is. So if you are given a chance to speak in a public having the theme of stop losing hope studying, how can you convince them as long as to the young generation to not lose hope?
Having a hope is important. It is important because we are dealing with something that we need to accomplish in the future. My advice to those who lose hope is to strengthen themselves, to have an inspiration. They must select an inspiration that would help them boost their hope and their self esteem in order to accomplish the dreams they want to. Sometimes hope leads to a better future, a success. Every one of us must not lose our hope, because once we are wishing and we are hoping for the future and we are hoping for the success of tomorrow, we are more courageous and we are more involved in every challenges. We should not lean on our own understanding and feelings. We should involve others in our dreams for us to really accomplish and for us to really set our standards, of course, also to accomplish everything that we want to achieve in the future. So don't lose hope. Since you asked me, since you asked me about the hope, of course, also, my question is, do you believe that this pandemic will end soon?
Yes.
Okay, so you believe, I me too.
So we talks about if this pandemic will end soon, and I know that it is just a challenge for us on how to be strong, and it is very important to not lose hope. So my question is, there's a lot of young people out there who's now being addicted in a mobile games and they are being distracted. So do you still believe that technology can really help us to learn more?
I can say that technology is still effective and it will help us learn more. Why? Because in today's generation, technology is more advanced and technology can help us gain more knowledge and information. So, what these young people do is to manage their time, focus on their studies, and they should balance their time in having mobile games and of course in studying, because sometimes these young people is more addicted than studying and note taking. So what advice I should suggest to these young people is to focus on their focal point, focus on their objective, because mobile games is just there, stay there. And what also it needs also the guidance of the parents. The guidance of the parents is still important for them to be socially organized and for them to be family oriented, and of course there is a school centered and study centered uh, in their life. We know that COVID-19 pandemic is rampant and it happens worldwide, that affects the whole country, the whole world, and loses its economic, the security, and of course the health and the food security, and of course the food scarcity. What advice would you give to those people who don't believe that COVID is real?
My only advice to those who don't believe that COVID is real is that even though they don't believe, they must still be careful and follow all the protocols for the sake of all. I know as well that together as one we can get rid out of this kind of situation, and we must heal as one, and we will because we can. Here is your final question. So if you are given a chance to be outrageous in one day and you have the power to do lot of things, what is the first thing you are going to do to stop this pandemic?
The very first thing that I would do if I will be free to do everything in this world, I would get the proper or the correct medicine that would help the ill person or the COVID patient to get treated. Because I believe that if we have the right vaccine, if we have the right medicine that will end this pandemic, that will end this COVID-19, all will be free and all will be in a safest place and all will be in a peaceful place. I think that having this kind of mindset will help us also surpass this kind of problem in this world. I believe also that we, together as one, as a united nation, we are able to surpass it. We should believe in ourselves and let us be united. Let us have the camaraderie to accomplish this problem in health. So that's it, and thank you for listening.